Alright, welcome back to more Grim Dawn. Let's go complete this quest, a timely arrival. Let's open our portal and return to Deadman's Gulch. Alright, where are they? Over there. We need to let them know that we made our way into Homestead.
So how doomed are we?
I've secured the way via Rift Gate.
Good work. I can't say I enjoyed my first travel by Rift, but it's certainly better than the alternative.
Okay, I'll see you all in Homestead. Now, we need to speak to them in Homestead. And the Homestead Rift is right there. See if we can find them. Black Legion scouting report. Okay, we'll read that later. First, try to find these people. Olgrim is right here.
I wasn't sure you'd make it, but you pulled through. Those people owe you their lives.
I did what was right.
I wish that was the end of our troubles, but there is a mounting threat on the horizon that threatens to wipe us all out.
What do we do now?
I'm going to check in with Creed here, but I suggest you speak to Captain Sommer. She's the Black Legion officer in charge of this sorry bunch. Look for the grumpy middle-aged hag in Black Legion armor. She will fill you in on the situation.
Okay, we'll speak to her. But first, let's get that physique up there. And increases the potency of fire strike with a chance to inflict increased damage with range attacks. It also explodes, causing damage to nearby enemies. Focus on destructive for a power strike allows it to hit with greater intensity while requiring less tension. This technique cannot be achieved. Okay. Further alchemical altercations cause fire strike to electrocute the target with a chance of knocking them off their feet. Okie dokie. And develop deeply into the background center of control of use a tempo weapon to them. This is for allies. Not sure I want to be dumping my points in there. We'll do that. Alright. Black Legion scouting report. Let's take that. And let's take this. And I think we need to go into our inventory and read the lore. We'll go back to that a bit later. Alright. Wait. Is there something more over there? ETH entry. Okay.
I'll skip the pleasantries. Olgrim tells me you're one tough slip, and right now that's what I need most. Will you fight for the Black Legion?
What's the Black Legion?
You were joking, right? We are the Imperium's most infamous, if not elite, legion. Conscripted from criminals and political outcasts and tempered in the front lines of the Empire's most brutal wars. The only regiment of the Emperor's legions that has survived a massacre in the capital, if you could consider the losses we suffered surviving. I'd love to tell you our history, but I really have more important matters to attend to, such as the mission I need you for.
Okay.
The question really is, are you up to it?
What do you need me to do?
The Legion is split on two fronts. To the north, we have the Cult of Cthulhu. Nasty bastards keen on turning all of us into a puddle of blood for their rituals. I have my best men out there right now scouting ahead. The cultists are amassing in great numbers, and I'd like to know why. There is a more pressing issue, however, and this is where you come in. Olgrim says that you are experienced with fighting the ethereals. That's good. You'll need all your skills for this one. Far to the west, beyond the infested farms and the rotting croplands, there is an area teeming with ethereals that we have started calling the Gruesome Harvest. It is a fitting title as the ethereals have been gathering corpses, animal and human alike, in order to conduct their sick resurrection techniques upon them. The barn there has been giving off a blinding aether light non-stop for the last few days and nights. That is, until today. Whatever they are working on, it must be nearly finished. And knowing the ethereals, it's something monstrous. We can't risk the ethereals discovering that we know about their creation. I need someone to sneak in there and destroy this abomination before it even has a chance to wreak havoc upon my people. We'll only get one shot at this, so I want someone who has experience dealing with ethereal horrors to handle this mission. Will you be my champion?
It's not like we have a choice. Alright. Look at all these missions here. Weapons Master. The Weapons Master looks over the supplies and size. It's a damn shame about the cannons. This place would feel a whole lot safer if we had a few of those beauties mounted up on the walls. What happened to the cannons? We had no choice but to abandon them on the road when the ethereals attacked us in force. Thankfully, the bastards don't know a thing about artillery, so what if we recover them? Then I would call you insane. Treading into that area is nothing short of suicide. There's a reason to call it the conflagration now. It's overrun with ethereals. Even the very ground will cook you alive with ether fire. You like living? Stay out of that place. Okay, just watch me. And what is this? This is a smuggler.
Keep your stash safe.
Okay, that's the smuggler.
It's safe with me. Promise.
And who is this? This is the Legion Smith. So, Ruination, they can make one for us. Rapid Strike. Begin rapidly attacking in the hopes of landing a few stray blows. Equilibrium. Tranquility. 100% chance when hit by a critical. Overwhelm nearby enemies with your mind. How much is that gonna cost? 8,000. What I really want to get is Squall. %5 chance? No. We'll hold off for now.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
See anything you like?
Quartermaster. We don't have enough reputation to get any of their goods, apparently. Nope.
See you around.
You have just a regular
See
smith.
anything you like?
Oh. Hmm. 258, 37 to 280. Oh, let's take. Let's sell all of these items that we have. 188 armor. Dynamite 4. We already have enough of that. We have enough of that. We don't need this anymore. We don't need that. We need more cunning to equip this, but it's outdated when it comes to damage stats.
See you around.
Let's take a look at our inventory again. Okay. Learn that, learn that. Let's sell.
See anything you like?
let's talk to the smuggler and deposit.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Let's deposit some of this stuff. We'll like to keep the... Huh. Okay.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Okay. Let's take a look at our inventory once again. Let's see. Yeah, there are quite a few things that we really don't need. Let's go sell them here.
I do the best I can with what I've got. Don't get
I'll
killed
give you a
out
good
there.
price on what I've got left.
I don't need this shield. I'm not going to equip the shield. These, we cannot equip them yet. We require 382 physique. Don't need this. We don't need that. Don't need that either. Alright,
That's a good
thanks for your time. This is the Legion Smith. We talked to them. That looks like a closed door. Lisa Thornsbury, Dahlia Thornsbury. And who is this? Another quartermaster.
Give you a good price on what I've got left.
Mandate of Homestead. No, we don't qualify for that yet.
Iron well spent.
Alright, let's see what we're gonna do next. We have that. Destroy the ethereal. Take a look at the map. Alright, Manticore Venom. Pine Barrens Pit, Dead Man's Gulch. The Ethereal Farms. Alright. Somebody here. You're the one who helped us back in Deadman's Gulch. I was wondering if you could help me again. What is it? My sister got fed up with waiting for death, and despite her insistence that she stay, she set out in the depth of her home in search of rescue and supplies. Now that we've arrived in Homestead and my sister is nowhere to be found, I'm beginning to worry that she never made it out of the mountain deeps. Would you please look for her? I fear the worst. Okay. We'll look. So, we're in the Withering Fields. Let's take a look at the map. I want to see what exactly... Destroy the ethereal amalgamation. There is nothing here so far. And if we can find the clusters. weapon. No. Let's just take the vital essence and the polished emerald. We've basically gone through these fields and nothing. But there's something interesting happening over here. Can we get there? Very strange when you hear that. It's only the beginning. Get out of there! It was too late. Okay, this is where we were. I think this is a shrine here of sorts. Oh no. That's where we died. Now we've basically seen all the fields down here. Let's head over here to the west. In the withering fields. I think we've checked out all these fields.
It's only the beginning.
It's interesting how it keeps saying it's only the beginning. All the fields are tainted with ether fire. What's the Doomsaw of Gluttony? The chests. What's the mark of renewal? The magic metal, okay. I'm gonna have to run through here. Get out of there. Ah. We might need to get our guns back. So that we can shoot from a distance. There was no way through, so we have to brave the ether fire or this brief period till we can get out. Okay, here is our marker. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna need a gun. Gonna need a gun. And I don't think we have one. 48 cunning. So we cannot even equip it. We're finished. Get that crystal. And get our grave walker. Let's come to the point where I think we need to head back and get ourselves a gun. Yep, the ether fire is turning out to be quite a problem. Let's check with the smiths and the quartermasters in here and see if they have some nice guns.
Got something you need stashed?
Nope.
It's safe with me. Promise.
See anything you like?
Give me something reasonable.
Iron well spent.
Gun. One physical damage. No.
Don't get killed out there.
Not worth it, so... We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. No, wait a minute. No, we have to do it over up here. And my hope is that we get a nice gun pretty soon. We can attack from a distance and destroy those ether crystals. Yeah, let's draw them out. Alright. After drawing them out. Yeah. Get that experience. Getting harder out here. I need a gun. Yeah. I think the smuggler is holding on to one of our guns, so let's get it back from her. Because there's no way to destroy those ether crystals without them destroying
Safe
us.
storage. No questions asked.
Or maybe she doesn't have a gun. Alright, so we're gonna have to just head back
I'll
to,
hold on to that for you.
let's head back to Devil's Crossing. There's a smith over there that I trust. He usually has great weapons. Let's see if he has anything new.
See anything you like?
23 to 185. 26 to 221. 221 is the best it's gonna get. And we need 245 cunning. Where was the 221 gun? There it is. How much cunning do we have? 220? We need... Wow. 291. No way we're getting that. Alright.
Put it to good use.
So cunning, you'll need cunning if you're going to be focusing on if you're going to be focusing on guns, you'll need a lot of cunning. All right, but at least now we have we've gotten a gun that we can use to take out those ether crystals that are becoming such a pain. Well, we're about half an hour in, so we're instead. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll pick up with more Grim Dawn. We'll see you in the next episode.